automation system does add great value to a property as it allows for simultaneous control of different elements. It is convenient, it is comfortable, and it is also saving money in the sense that in Dubai, for example, most of the spending goes into the energy in AC. So if you cool only when it's necessary, you will eventually save quite a bit on your DEWA bill. An automation system is comprised by a processor, which is the brain of the system, and cables that connect the different elements of the automation system: keypads, thermostats, lights, etc. The extent of the control is limited by the capability of the equipment, of the element that it's controlling. For example, a light source, if it's only on-off, we can only send a command that does on-off. We cannot dim. Any average person can handle or can operate an automation system. You don't need an engineering degree. The user interface can be as simple, as intuitive, or as advanced as you want it to be. You can have individual control of every single element, but it'll make the use of it more time-consuming. On the other hand, you can have a few scenes, where a scene has pre-selected levels of lights, curtain openness, temperature, preset. Ikonhouse is affiliated to a number of different brands and systems, and we will recommend using one or another depending on the set of requirements for the project. We work with leading brands, well-established companies like Crestron, Lutron, KNX, Systems. We also have, in my belief, a greater care for the user of what the user wants to have as a system and how he wants to operate it. Some people want something very simple and intuitive, just a few scenes. Some people want to have more advanced individual controls. We can set up the interface totally as per the requirements of the user or the interior designer. The other aspect is the look of your keypads. You may choose to have your keypads on walls looking rather like this or like that, and this will also dictate the kind of system that you will have as backend. We can integrate automation in any circumstance, but the approach of the system will be different. If the property is existing and only very light renovations, if any, are happening, we will rely more on Wi-Fi connectivity. It works, it is not our preference. Wired connectivity will always be more reliable. There is no concern with upkeep if you have a custom-built system. You have two groups of systems. On the one hand, it's pre-programmed, ready off the shelf, and they will need updates once in a while. And on the other hand, the other group is a dedicated, customized program. It is not recommended to update your OS to the latest. If you want to integrate a new element in your system, this is when you would then revise your program. It is never too early to start a conversation with your automation provider. This way you'll understand what is possible and what is required at what stage of the construction of the project. When you engage in a conversation once after MEP is completed, you will have your options significantly reduced. Ikonhouse as an automation provider is unique and different to all other competitors in this country, in the sense that everything is done in-house. We have all the talent necessary to design and implement, commission a system. That allows us to be up to date with all the latest available ways or approaches to set up a system. We have a majority of residential clients, and the remaining would be corporate. We have a few hospitality or F&B clients as well.